What's going on, young world? This is RF an Opinion, and of course, I am Sanaya. And this is another meditation download. So, I was just thinking right now about sharing a few downloads with you guys. One was basically about being able to see with your eyes closed. Excuse me. Take a sip of water. One is the ability to see with your eyes closed. Okay? If you've been following along, hopefully you have. If you understand what I mean when I say listen without your ears, I guess here's another one. See with your eyes closed. And I actually understand it, because I meditate. So I fully understand that. Because it makes sense. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta slow down and just stop. And just nothing, no phone, no nothing. Just sit there and close your eyes and just stop and just breathe. And that shit works. But I mean, there's a whole lot of other things that come before that. But one of the main things is just recognizing what's in front of you. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? But do you recognize what's in front of you? Have you just looked around lately? Look at where you are. And no matter what it looks like, just say, you know what? I'm alive. I'm actually in this experience. Right? So even though we know we are inside of a program, it doesn't mean we can't stop and take some time to just accept that and just take a few minutes to appreciate the experience. And I know that could be a very, very hard thing to ask of someone, but it helps. It really does. It helps to put some shit in perspective. Just appreciate the little things and shit. It's like building yourself up, but like one step at a time. And one day, maybe you'll say, you know what? I'm gonna apply this method to myself. Because it's good to do that too. But just, I don't know, you guys. I got a lot coming in, and I'm still just in awe of being able to share these things with you guys. It hasn't even, I probably could say that it hasn't really fully no, like kicked in yet, but I'm fully aware of it. That this, whatever it is, whatever little peace, whatever, enlightenment I've reached, it's just, I want to share it. That's all. But the things that are coming in the downloads, it's some things that you ought to think about. You know what I mean? I mean, being able to see with your eyes closed and listen without your ears. Understand instead of understand. Because it's there are, like, man, listen to yourself. That's all I want to say. Just listen to yourself. That inner you. And believe in that shit. When I say that, I mean it. Yeah. Of course. The washer is knocking right now. But y'all gonna be in the now with me. Because that's also cool too. Being in the now and all. We know it's a program. It's crazy. I went down that road. Y'all already know. It's crazy, but sometimes you gotta say, fuck it. I'ma enjoy it. At least this one day. Shit. And then go back to the program. You know what I mean? But I do this because I know it's a lot of y'all that want to get the fuck out of the program. You just got to raise the vibration. Everything's a frequency. Everything. And we are energy. So we have to use that to our advantage. It's the best way to do things. It's almost like a sneak attack, because, well, let's just say that it's a pretty good plane. But you gotta go and find the inner you. And go for the journey. No matter how hard it gets, go for the journey. Go with it. Stick with it. Things will start changing. And your life will start changing too. Oh, and don't forget, what you think becomes your reality. We could just, excuse me, I had to take a sip of water. But, I know, yeah, I've been saying this shit, but I have to keep reminding, because you got to go back and follow if you miss some things. So I have to keep every time, I feel it and I'm getting it, I just get on the mic. Sometimes when I'm on the mic, it goes away, but it's like it lingers there, so I can keep going. And then, right when I'm thinking it's over, boom, it hit me again. you know? It's crazy. But every time I feel it, I'm just gonna get on the mic. It don't even matter what time of day it is. The only way it won't happen is if I'm not here. But if I'm here anytime it starts happening, I'm jumping on the mic just so you can go with me. Been talking to my spirit all day, you know. And the union is even getting better because, you know, decided to just become one. But the understanding is becoming more clear. But like I said, it hasn't really hit me all the way yet. But I can feel my life changing already. I can truly say that. I mean, it was like, it was just like right in my face, blah. You know what I mean? It was just like something changed overnight. And then how I thought about things started to happen. And it's happening as I speak, you know. Oh. Rendering another video. So if y'all heard that, if y'all didn't, cool. But if you did, a video just got done rendering. I mean, not a video, audio. But anyway, yeah. So if you understand, you know. But if you understand, stick around because I'm hoping you'll understand. But at the same time, ask the questions. Open your mind up to the possibilities of the opposite of everything you think. Ooh, yeah, that was good. That was a good one. Open your mind up to the possibility, but open your mind up to the opposite of everything, every possibility. Open your mind up enough to do the opposite of everything your mind thinks. Do the opposite of it. Especially if it's negative shit. Or just, I mean, open your mind up enough where it's free enough for you to view things on both sides. Not just one side because you were taught that, or the other side because you were taught that. Open your mind up to both sides. That's what I mean. Whatever it is that toss-up is in your life. Open your mind up enough to see both sides and then just start questioning everything. Question every single fucking thing you can think about. Question yourself. Question yourself, not anybody else. Question yourself. And then when you start getting to the oh shit, that's when you done opened up the door. And then start thinking that way from that point on. Just always think. You don't belong to anything. You're right in the middle and you're looking left and right and just watching it all. Just think of it that way. You're just watching how people act on both sides while you're right dead smack in the middle. And you're just watching from the outside. And then start asking yourself a whole lot of questions. Picture what you see. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be some crazy shit. Nuts. It's gonna be crazy. I can't make this shit up. When it's I don't know, cause I don't know anybody. I'm not saying I'm the only person to experience this, but I don't know anyone personally that experienced what this piece of enlightenment feels like. But I'm sure other people have felt this. Received downloads, but you know, because a lot of people receive downloads, but you know, like I said, we don't always get it right away or know what it means. But it's just like a lot of shit went over my head, and then a few nights ago I got smacked in the face and I realized exactly what the fuck that meant. And then I looked into why I got smacked in the face and realized what that meant. I realized that the first time I got smacked in the face, it was for me to see it. And then I got smacked in the face with, well, what did the download mean? And then I was like, smacked in the face again. It means that you were ready to receive it. It meant that I was ready to receive it. And because I was ready to receive it because I reached a certain point. And it was hard at first for me to believe it, but it just kept coming. Kept smacking me in the face. And I just that's my dryer. Smacked me in the face, and I just kept recording. Which is why I'm here. I'm recording still. I'm still going. I think it's been 2 days? Not exactly 48 hours, but yeah. It just keeps going. I don't know. I love it. I appreciate it. And I accept it. And it feels good to be able to just constantly just work and do the work. And I did the work, and it fucking paid off. You know? And you see the world different. And you accept everything and expect anything. You know, no surprises, no fear. Because at the end of the day, anything can happen in a program. Just understand or understand which side you own and which side you control and which side controls you when it comes to understanding the program. Understand which side controls you. The understand side or the understand side. And I ain't gonna tell you what that means because I think I've mentioned it before. So if you hear and you don't know what I'm talking about, start over. And I gotta keep saying that shit too. Cause it just comes, man. It's crazy. you get to the, I was like, man, let's see what happened in the morning. Got up and sure enough, if I ask, I will receive it. But, we made a union. We together. We won. So, it's okay. It's all good. You know what I mean? But get in tune with yourself. That's definitely something I recommend for everybody to do, is block out all the noise and get in tune with yourself. And I ain't talking about going to the gym and getting fit. I'm saying get to know who you are, for who you truly are, not what you see in the mirror. You gotta go a lot deeper than that to see who you truly are. And you're gonna go through some shit that's you're gonna be like, man, I don't want to think about that shit, but you gotta do it. You gotta think about that shit and think about it over and over and over and figure out what you want to do with that. All right, do you want to keep it forever, or do you want to release that shit? So go through it and get to the other side, and trust me when I tell you, shit is gonna be different. But you gotta dig deep. You gotta deal with shit. A lot of people call it shadow work. I don't believe in, we have a language, but I don't think everybody can call it shadow work. But it is work. You know what I mean? Because it's just shit you dealt with. Whether it was good or bad or whatever it was. Horrible, whatever. It's shit that you went through that you gotta release it. So it ain't always a thing that's, to me personally, I wouldn't necessarily call everything a shadow work. You know what I mean? It's just work that you gotta do to get to know who you truly are and understand what you can truly be. That's it. You know what I mean? But you gotta deal with the shit. You gotta deal with all aspects. All aspects. You go back and get to know the little you. Go back and remember that shit. Go back into that. Go that far. But really dig deep. And go and definitely do the work, because I'm telling you, when you come out on the other side, there will be a door that opens. And shit'll change your life. Mark my words. I'm telling you. I recommend everybody dig deep, find that door, and walk through it. This is our effing opinion. Peace and love, young world.